What's going on, guys? Yolo here with another beer video, and this time we have the incredibly hyped up 3-way IPA by Fort George, Reuben'S Brews, and Great Notion. So, Fort George is from Astoria, Oregon, Reuben'S Brews is from Seattle, Washington, I think, and Great Notion is from Portland, Oregon. This is a 3-way IPA that they do, I think, every year, and the breweries just change. Fort George just does collaborations every year with two different breweries, and this year it's Reuben'S and Great Notion. And this is a 7% ABV Indian Pale Ale. It says this limited edition seasonal is a collaboration between Reuben'S Brews, Great Notion Brewing, and Fort George, brewed with Azacca hops from Roy Farms. Very, very cool looking can. I'll give it a spin here. And yeah, it's like people are going nuts over this just because it's, you know, Great Notion and Reuben'S and of course Fort George, three very good breweries. But let's get this into a can, see what it looks like, tastes like, and smell like. Or I said that in a very weird order. You know what I meant though. Alright, so this is not a crowler, so I should not be spilling any of this. And as you can tell, it is extremely hazy. Poured with about a half finger of just white fluffy head, and I can already smell this, man. It smells amazing. Check that color out. It's like orange juice, or just like pineapple juice, but it's kind of orange, so it's not really pineapple-y, I guess, but definitely a very juice-like color. And yeah, let's give this a smell. Very, 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 very fragrant beer. Alright, so my initial thoughts are melon, peaches, and pineapples, and a little bit of citrus in there too. It is a very, very fragrant beer, and it smells amazing. It's like just a bunch of fruit notes, man. Yeah, this time around definitely more orange, more citrus, and a lot more peaches. I might be missing a couple notes here, but I think that makes up a majority of what I'm getting. Yeah, pineapples, oranges, just citrus flavors in general, and some melon and peaches, man. Like it's exploding with just like tropical fruits and just fruits in general. Like this beer is crazy, and it is very, very hazy, by the way. There you cannot see through the other side of this glass, which is what people want, right? Just a bunch of like New England style haze juice bombs. Let's give this a taste test. Cheers. I gotta take one more. Alright, so initially hits your tongue, you get this like crisp like bite of like bitterness that hits your, like, it just fills your entire palate, and then it like slowly fades into like just like straight juice, man. Like I'm still getting juice flavors actually. Initially you get oranges, and then it fades into like a mellow peach and a melon and pineapples on the very end. You get a lot of pineapple, man, and the mouthfeel, it's pulpy too. Like the beer, it's hard to explain, but this beer is like drinking not necessarily pulpy orange juice, but like it has a very similar mouthfeel to that. Like you're not having to chew through the pulp or anything, but it has this very good mouthfeel for an IPA. Definitely one of the better mouthfeels I've had on a beer, or had in an IPA. But yeah, it's an incredible juice bomb. And I like that it starts out bitter rather than finish bitter, which is very different, and I like it. Along with the bitterness, you get a little bit of the pine too. You get pininess in the front as you get that bitterness, and then it just finishes with like so much juice flavor. And I just noticed at the same time I'm getting oranges in the end too, with a little bit of like a orange peel bitterness. It just finishes so nicely. It's like, I'm gonna say it's semi-dry to dry. Nothing really lingers around too much except for like slight bitterness in the back of your palate. I mean, it just gets you ready for your next sip, and this is definitely a crusher, man. I've had many three-way IPAs before from Fort George and all the breweries that they do these brews with, but I'm gonna have to say this is definitely, like, I think my favorite one from them thus far. Great Notion and Reuben'S are known to make very crushable and like very good beer. Fort George as well. So having these big breweries together, big three breweries together, making like, you know, this three-way IPA, this crazy haze juice bomb is amazing. And I can definitely see where Great Notion came into play, you know, with the whole like hazy juice like beer, and you know, it's just a very good beer overall. I definitely recommend it if you can get it. It is definitely one of the most hyped up beers that I think this year actually. People are going crazy for it, and like it's sold out everywhere. And I fortunately was able to get a 4-pack of it. It's definitely worth getting again. I would totally buy another 4-pack if I see it. But yeah, for a rating, I'm gonna say I'm gonna give this like a 4.5, man. 4.5 because it's such a good beer. Like it's like the flavors and everything balances. There's bitterness, and then there's sweetness, and just like juice. Like nothing's overpowering anything. Everything's working like hand in hand. I'm gonna have to take another sip. And the mouthfeel is just amazing. Very good mouthfeel. Everything about this beer is just, it's amazing. It's a good beer. So 4.5 is where it's at. I would totally recommend trading for it if you find someone who wants to trade it, or pick it up at the store or whatever. It is definitely worth trying at least once. Not everyone's gonna like it, but I do. So, you know, give it a shot. Leave in the comments what you think. But yeah, this is Fort George Reuben'S Brews and Great Notion 3-way IPA at 7% ABV. If you liked the video, give it a thumbs up, subscribe for more videos, and as always, dream big dreams and believe all things are possible. Thank you for watching. Cheers.